Built in 1771 on the site of an earlier menagerie, Queen Charlotte's Cottage is an important early example of the cottage ornate or picturesque building style. It is the only site that reflects the interests and taste of Queen Charlotte. The two-storey cottage was built as a retreat for the royal family for resting and taking tea during the walks in the gardens. The cottage had a large paddock surrounding it, which housed several exotic animals such as pheasants, zebra and kangaroos. The cottage was given a deliberate rustic look through the usage of 17th century window frames with old-fashioned leaded panes, poor quality place bricks, which were never seen on facing masonry, and a thatched roof of reed and rye straw. The doors were rusticated and battened at odd angles, while the timber of the stair turrets was also exposed. Inside the cottage, fine craftsmanship in terms of bevelled walls and geometrical stone floor can be seen. The cottage has two distinct parts to it, consisting of two separate entrances, one for the family and other for the servants. The lower room houses 166 prints by Hogarth, which are attached by brackets on the walls. The technique of pasting prints on the walls was fashionable since 1750s. The print room may originally have been designed and executed by Queen Charlotte, with the original 18th century verdure being repainted by Princess Elizabeth, George III and Queen Charlotte's third daughter, around 1804 to 1805. The evidence of original paint on the back of some of the prints suggests that they might have been pasted on the walls initially. Tea was taken in the chamber upstairs. The parabolic ceiling of the upper chamber was designed and painted by Princess Elizabeth, who was taught botanical drawings by Franz Bauer. The design represents the interior of a bower. The room also houses furniture in the chinoiserie style, a popular style in the 18th century. On the other end of the upper chamber lies the Queen's toilet, as well as the servants' staircase. The servants' staircase leads to the kitchen downstairs. The kitchen did not have a provision for preparing hot food, and hence the food would be prepared in advance and brought into this room. The room adjoining the kitchen had servant call bells, as well as a small fireplace. The cottage was used for tea reception after the double wedding of William, Duke of Clarence, and later William IV, and Edward, Duke of Kent, at Kew Palace in 1818. In 1898, the cottage, along with Kew Palace, was opened to the public by Queen Victoria.